My dripping folk, bitch calling me dirty, bro. Nigga, I'm over this whole house, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hop in the shower real quick.
You ever been doing some shit that was supposed to be fun, but it progressively got worse the more you kept doing it?
They say the freaks come out at night, and I learned that shit the hard way because I'm never leaving my house at 4 a.m. again, bro.
Last night, I really wanted some company over. I was feeling kind of lonely, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna invite somebody over, have a one-night stand.
Bitch, I just had my first one-night stand and it literally went so freaking awful. Literally went through like
Hey everyone, in today's story time, we're diving into some wild one-night stand disasters. And trust me, these stories are absolutely unbelievable. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and drop a like to support the channel. I really appreciate it. Now, let's jump right into these stories.
Bitch, I just had my first one-night stand and it literally went so freaking awful. Literally went through like every girl's like worst nightmare. Like, I can't believe this happened to me. Like, I'm so in shock because I've never done this shit for this exact reason. I am literally trying to save y'all. Like, don't freaking do it because I'm telling you it's not worth it. Like, men be fucking playing with us. But yeah, literally I let this dude go downstairs in that little yoni area, right? And I don't know, I felt comfortable, right? And this dude literally comes back up like freaking immediately and said that shit stank like radioactivity. I literally just can't. Like, I was like so in shock. I was like, what? Like, I can smell, like, you can tell when your shit stinks. Like, I don't smell that. Obviously was like crying to my friend about it because like that's so traumatic. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do now? And she was telling me, thank God, she was like, don't worry girl, this is normal, like just like relax, you know. And she told me to start taking these pineapple gummies. So I freaking ordered them. Okay, I got them off the TikTok shop. It's these right here. It's the Vital Source Premium Feminine Balanced Gummies, and they're in the flavor Hawaiian Pineapple. You see, I never saw that guy again. Like, duh, I'm not a moron. But I started taking them, and I had a Pilates class, and I had my period, and those are like when you can tell if that little yoni be stinking or not. And honestly, it smelled so fresh and clean. I was like, oh, this is nice, okay, you know. And I literally have been taking it since because nothing feels better than being a woman and knowing that your shit smells good. Yeah, these are on sale right now. If you're a girl, you need this shit, I'm telling you. Like, I'll have it linked down below. Just click on the link. If they're still on sale, you gotta go get it. I'm telling you, like, this is my favorite thing I've tried. And I don't know how much longer they're gonna be in stock for because they keep going on stock. So if you still see this shit, highly recommend it. Go get it.
Okay, y'all, so I want to do story time. But this story is kind of like crazy, but it's how I feel. So please don't judge me at all. No free judgment zone. Okay, so we're going to get into it. Okay, so I went out the country, I met a dude, and I did a one-night stand, which turned into a four-night stand. He was like my little boyfriend on the little mini vacation or whatever the case may be. So it turns out he's from the same city as me, like Miami, right? Like, how cool is that? We don't know each other. We didn't know each other. We seen each other before, like on social media, but we never really interacted with each other. And it was just a coincidence that I saw them outside the country, and yeah. So, you know, we outside the country. We the only two people from Miami, everybody from everywhere else. So it kind of felt like, you know, that's my man for the weekend, the week. And it was like, oh, cool, whatever the case may be. This man gave me some money. He was calling me baby. It just felt so romantic. So I was like, okay, when we get to Miami, we gonna forget about me, this and that. He was like, no, I'm not gonna forget about you. You know the lies the nigga tell. So anyways, we back in Miami, we texting, you know, first day, second day. And then like, y'all, out of nowhere, he disappeared. Like, I don't know if he disappeared as in like, he's ignoring me, like, because all my text messages is still going through. And all my calls are still going through. The last thing I heard from him was give me a call. And I gave him a call and never heard from him again. So y'all, here's the plot twist. I'm having his baby, and y'all won't even know what I found out. Like, y'all, I'm so emotional because I really hope he sees this one day. It's like I'm pregnant, y'all. He gave me money to take a plan B, but I didn't take the plan B because he said the universe put us here together. And I was like, yeah, maybe it is. So that's why I didn't take the plan B. Y'all, like, the situation is still current. I almost feel like I'm crazy, but I felt like we really connected on a whole nother level, y'all. And the situation is still current right now. So I'm waiting to see what's next. I just feel so dumb. But y'all, like, it's like this feeling.
Last night, I really wanted some company over. I was feeling kind of lonely. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to invite somebody over, have a one-night stand. So I called this dude. I'm like, okay, hey, come over and be with me. I don't want to be alone. But please make sure you take a bath and stuff, you know, because I know men don't have good hygiene. And he was like, you don't have to worry about that with me. Oh, nah, shorty. I'm like, okay, whatever. So he pulled up. He smoked a blunt in my house. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. He didn't ask, but that's fine. It's fine. And before he laid down, I was like, you know, you just smoked. Can you please go in the bathroom and get some Listerine and kind of like wash your hands just to get that THC aroma off of you? Because I hate the smell of THC. And he was like, okay, cool. He went in the bathroom and he did it. So I'm like, oh, this is going to be a good night. This man got in the bed. And this man was stink. It literally smelled like he had 2 pounds of weed in his pocket or something. I don't know. He smelled like onions, Burger King. I don't know. He was stank. So he was like, you called me over here just to lay on the other side of the bed. I'm like, look, I don't know what's going on. But it's like every time I lean in your direction, I smell something and it's making me very dizzy. Like, I don't know what it could be. And he was like, man, Shawty, you tripping. He put his hand on my face. I was like, see, you smell my hands. Yeah, I wash my hands. I'm like, okay, well, it's definitely not your hands. It's something on your body that is, I don't know. It's just not too fresh. So I tried so hard to cuddle with this man. I could not. I was getting literally sick on my stomach. This man was stank, musky, weedy, whatever you want to call it. So I was like, okay. I text my sister like, please, 911, please call me and tell me you need a ride somewhere. She called me like, hey girl, can you come pick me up for the club? I'm like, yes, I'm on the way. I am on the way. So I'm like, hey, you know, you gotta leave, y'all. When this dude left, do you not know this dude texted me and said, I'm sorry, I will be better next time? Why did you not bathe this time? Like, was I not important enough for you to take a bath before you got here?
You ever been doing some shit that was supposed to be fun, but it progressively got worse the more you kept doing it? So me and this other chick I was fucking around with in my college days, me and her are in an intimate situation. And let's just say she likes unprofessional colonoscopy checks. And I'm Dr. Cock. So we got the lights turned down low. We got the music turned up loud because she's a talker. And I'm finna warm her up before it's game time. Because I don't know what she done had back there, but she ain't never had me. So I pop my thumb in there, and she seems to be taking it pretty well. Now me trying to match her nasty, I take my thumb out and I suck my thumb. It didn't taste very desirable, but fuck it, what's done is done. So then after that, I delivered my package to the back door for a while, turned her into a Boston cream donut, and now it's time for me to go clean up. So I'm going to the bathroom to grab a towel. I turn the lights on, and there is shit underneath my thumbnail. You know, the same thumb I put my fucking mouth on. Ain't no telling what kind of E. coli and Ebola I had swimming in my fucking system. All that shit was horrible.
That shit right there, I'm trying to find a mood to put on, right? She right there sit on the edge of the bed and shit, they keep looking at me. I'm like, bro, not tell me, bro, this bitch finna say some weird ass shit. So when I'm like, you hungry, you want your food? She talking, head down the phone. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? Bitch, I just spent $20 on your fucking meal, bitch. You say you want that motherfucking food, bitch, and not me. You finna eat this shit, you finna get my motherfucking money back. So now she mad, she in her feeling with her, could did that man nigga on the phone time. Bro, you been too hungry, check out? I'm like, bro. So like, you not hungry? She tell me, I said, what movie you wanna watch? Head down the phone the whole time, bro. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, bro? I gotta do this. So I'm really finna kick this bitch out. So someone told me like, nah, I can't kick her out for real because I'm in the wrong right now. Feel me? I am kind of wrong right now, so I gotta kind of suck this shit up and just deal with a little attitude for a minute or whatever. So goddamn, I grab my food, right? So I'm like, okay, bitch, you don't want to eat? I'm finna eat. He's hungry here. So I got my food. I start eating my food. So I did. She, oh, where my food at? I'm like, bro, the food right here on the ground. So you not gonna give it to me? Bitch, I just asked you, do you want your food before I put the shit down? I'm trying to be a gentleman and shit. and try to eat food, but you ain't have attitude, but bitch, you really hungry for it. You stomach all in your ass and shit, but you right here want to be mad at me, be fat mad at me for a minute. Get all food there, she eat. I say, what movie you want to watch? I don't care. Bro, as I'm scrolling through fucking Netflix trying to find a movie and shit, no good movies on Netflix either. As I'm scrolling through Netflix, she busts out, bitch, you weird as hell. You right here talking to other bitches while you got me over your house. I'm like, I knew it was coming. I was just waiting for the camera. I thought it would come cooking in it. She hold her composure for a good ass little minute. You feel me? I thought it would come way cooking in it. She hold her, I guess she can hold it in no more. Damn, I hate, bro. Don't change hold. I want to say that. You weird. You weird. You weird. I'm like, bro. If I'm weird, where are you? He whole love saying that weird word. You weird. You weird, bro. Fuck you mean I'm weird? So goddamn. Man, she didn't eat all food, right? But I still took it on the chin. But I'm like, okay, cool. She didn't eat all the food, whatever. She might be a little mad, so I probably do her appetite out. She might want to eat like that, whatever. But bitch, you taking this shit home. You're not throwing it away. Yeah. But you're not doing it. Put the food up, whatever, right? So as I get inside the bed, right, I'm like, damn, you make yourself at home, you make yourself comfortable. Cause I get in bed, I get on the cover. Feel me? Goddamn, she still on the edge of the bed. I'm like, man, this bitch right here, bro. This bitch like, I'm finna kick this hoe out. I'm like, kick this bitch out. I'm like, bro, damn, you ain't eating no more, bro. You can get in the bed if you want. She still on the edge of the bed, so I'm in the bed right here, thumbing through Netflix, still trying to find a movie. I'm undercover and everything. So I'm like, bro, I think this bitch finna leave, bro. So I leave up out the room, right? I call my partner back. Then same nigga who called me, somebody, bring me to the go. I call this bitch ass nigga back. I said, bro, look what you just motherfucker did, bro. Now the bitch in here acting weird. She wanna eat. I'm wasting $12 getting this bitch some food. She don't eat. Now she said she ain't hungry. She wanna sit on the edge of the bed. I'm telling her to get inside the cover. She don't wanna get comfortable. Saying, bro, you can make yourself comfortable. No, I'm like, she called me weird. Cause all this shit your bitch ass just did. Then damn, Twin, you should've told me you were a little hoe, bro. Why I had to tell you that, my nigga? I had to tell you that. Man, so, bam. Hang up on his ass, come back upstairs, right? She finally under the cover. She finally coming out, I'm like, okay, cool, you feel me? Okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't really trust shit, you feel me? I ain't really trust shit, right? So I put a movie on, right? I put Spider-Man on. Spider-Man. Man, don't judge me, whatever. I just put anything on for real. You know what I mean? When you know you on that time, you put anything on. You don't give a fuck what playing in the background. You just need something playing. I ain't give a fuck with Spider-Man, could be goddamn Cartoon Networks, whatever. I ain't give a fuck. You feel me? I'm like, I need to put something on. We all know what's going on, God. You put anything on, nigga. Oh, God. I put Spider-Man on. For real. Right, so I'm in bed, right? So I try to put my arm around her. I'm leaning back. I try to put my arm around her. She slapped, moved my arm right away. I'm like, let's try it again. Put my arm back over her. You feel me? She moved it again. So they point like, bro, bitch, you can go, bro. What the fuck you still here for? I know I ain't been getting nothing. Man, you can go. So at that point, I ain't kick out. I didn't, you feel me? Because I ain't even want to come off it there like, could hold us say, oh, you only try to tell me just for this and this and that. Feel me? I'm trying to play the Mr. Nice Guy. In the beginning, so I give what I want. In they say, hit her right spot, that bitch gotta go. You feel me? So they read my whole mindset the whole time, like, she finna get kicked out the spot. You feel me? Showing that. Cause I ain't got time to deal like that. I won't let that little bitch stay over. I'm like, damn, okay, you can spend the night, whatever. You feel me? When the bitch start doing all that shit, I'm like, yeah, soon when I get what I get, you gotta go, bro. You gotta go. So the bitch playing so much, fool, I fall asleep. I fall asleep on this hoe. So as I fall asleep, right, I'm waking up in my sleep. Mind you, I cannot sleep for the whole night. I can't sleep throughout the whole night. I wake up like 3-4 times a night. I don't know why. So I wake up to her laying on my chest. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit, boy. Goddamn, wake up to her laying on my chest. I'm like, oh shit, goddamn. Ooh. But at the same time too though, I'm like, hold on. Goddamn, wake up to her laying on my chest. I'm like, oh shit, goddamn. Ooh. But at the same time too though, I'm like, hold on. Bitch, I just had shorts on. I'm my fucking boss. And what the fuck? The fuck this bitch did to me? Mind you, you're not hitting my head. I'm just like, oh shit, she laying on me. But as I get to moving right, cause she got her leg over my leg. But as I get to moving and shit, like, damn, what the hell? My leg feel a little naked and shit, a little cold in here. Whatever. Fuck on. I look undercover, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? So now I'm thinking, I'm trying like, wait, did I take my fucking shorts off? I'm like, ain't no way I took my shorts off. This bitch acting like this the whole time. She act like, she make it seem like, oh, you can't touch me. They don't want you saying shit to me. She didn't want to get in the bed. So I'm like, ain't no way I took my shorts off. Ain't no way. But at the same time, too, I'm first time I see, so it's not really done on me like, bro, this bitch damn near just undressed me at some point. Then, so she landed on me undressed with her, right? So goddamn, I get the rubbing on there, you feel me? She, I'm like, bitch, my shorts are off. I'm in my fucking box. I know I didn't take my shirt off. I'm rubbing you, bitch, you turn on. Bitch, what the fuck is going on? And then, I'm confused at this point. So I slide in. So look, so she landed on the chair. I got my arm around her, around the back way, you feel me? So I slide hand down the pan over there, you feel me? Slide in there, I got down, she ain't move, you ain't move. So I'm okay, cool, you feel me? So you know, when we got down, when niggas know when you trying to test the water and shit like that, you gotta be real slow. And then when you finally get in a position that you wanna get in, you gotta stay there for a little minute. You don't want to get moving too fast, and then like, what you doing, whatever. So you gotta be stuck for a little. You gotta be like a little mannequin. You gotta be stuck right there. So I'm goddamn right there for a little minute. I'm like, oh shit, goddamn. You gotta enjoy like them little moments. You have to enjoy all the little moments because if it don't go right, you like, damn, at least I was able to feel that motherfucking feel. Ooh. So you gotta enjoy a little moment. Like, okay, damn, man. So I let like 2-3 minutes go by. I'm like, damn, what? So goddamn, moving high, sliding a little long. You feel? Sliding a little deep, whatever. She ain't move. Oh shit, boy. Right? So I get grabbed on, you know what I'm saying, squeeze whatever. I'm trying to take out the bit tight. I'm struggling with taking the tights off. It bit tight, so motherfucking tight. I'm like, and then the bitch ain't even trying to help me help her. I'm trying to take the tights off. This bitch just standing right there, just watch me struggling like, bitch, you tight, I can't take this shit off. Ho. Like, at least help me. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all females out there helping nigga, you feel me? Y'all going on with the motion. Y'all gonna help a nigga out, you feel me? She's right there. I'm like, bro. So now it makes sense. Like, I'm a real get so I don't know what I'm doing. Because I'm struggling now. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to take the tights off. These bitches tight as hell, bitch. You come in here with these motherfuckers tight ass tights on. And then, like, okay, damn. You go in here with tights on and shit. But then you got drawers on. That don't even make sense. She ain't never had on. Then, so I get the tights off, right? You start struggling with the leg part. From the waist down to the leg, cool. To thighs, you cool. When you really get struggling at is the legs when you trying to take it off her leg because she got socks on. So I'm struggling trying to take it off. I'm like, bro, it's like I'm undressing the baby. So I'm like, bro, I don't want that bad, bro. Fuck this shit. I gave up. The bitch ain't trying to help me take it off her leg, bro. I gave up, bro. I stopped. It's like I'm doing a whole workout. So I stopped putting leg and I stopped, bro. So I fall back to sleep. I did, right? Fall back to sleep. I wake up, got down to the big kissing on my neck and all that type of shit. I'm like, fuck. That bitch kissing my neck. Now I'm like, man, bitch, you throwing me off. Right? Bitch, I ain't even in that mood no more. Then you throwing me off. But then she kissed on me, so then I ain't gay. Then, so you know I'm gonna have the business. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm having the business. So you get kissing on my neck and shit like that. What was so crazy, the shit would not turn me on. I don't know why the fuck she wanna turn me on. Cause I'm like, damn, bitch. You ain't kiss me, bitch, you buy me. That's how I got this shit on my fucking neck. So I'm like, wait, bitch, you not fucking kiss me, bitch, you bite me on my fucking neck. What the fuck? Bro, the bitch bite me on my fucking neck. I'm fresh out of my sleep, so I'm not really understanding what she's doing. I'm thinking that she's kissing me. I'm thinking that she's kissing me on my fucking neck. The bitch is biting me. I'm like, what the fuck? Cause it not turn me on. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck you got down? Oh, look at me wrong. I'm already on in that mode. I'm already on go mode, you feel me? Lil' John down there on bullshit. Bitch stare at me too long, I'm already on go mode, bitch. I ain't gotta get grabbed on nothing like that. So I'm like, damn, right in that mode. Fuck. The bitch mind. So it's not hurting to the pain. I'm like, So got down, lean, I move away from me, you feel me? So as I'm like, why she slowly like, so I'm gonna start understanding like this bitch by me. So I move my neck, whatever, but my fucking neck is like, you know, like when you pull your neck, you do like this. This way it feel like, damn, what the fuck? So that happened. Then you feel me? She finally want to take a little tights out, whatever. She get on top, you feel me? Get on top. I still gotta take the drawers off. So I'm trying to take the drawers and wait, you feel me? So at this point, I'm forcing myself to get in that mode, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Nah, you got them play all type of shit, trying to get yourself right. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna get right real quick, feel loose. Cause at this point, bitch, you finna get WWE SmackDown at this point, and then you finna go. You gotta go. Yeah, so got down, get right, whatever, hand the business, and then she leave and shit, go to sleep, right? Wake up in that morning, I go in the bathroom, I turn the light on, and bam, see my fucking neck. See my fucking neck. I'm calling out my other bitch today, right? Even me, why you got it on your neck? Oh, you must got a neck tattoo. Bitch, dude, like I got a fucking neck tattoo.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, damn, you would've got that bitch quick.
Right, nigga, I got neck. I'm like, man, but bitch, I'm lying. Come on, I'm like, damn, I had played basketball today and shit. Got out hooping, goddamn, you know, these niggas be playing, when it come to basketball, these niggas be playing football and shit. Niggas scratch me on my neck, whatever. All the time, I'm coming up with all type of lies today, you feel me? I got some little shit trying to come over tonight, but I'm like, fuck. She can't come tonight because a bitch gonna be questioning what's on my neck. And I don't got time to go to sleep, and then bitch might be trying to peel this shit off my neck to really see what's going on for real. And then bam, nigga call. So I'm like, fuck, bro, I gotta wait at least 3-4 days for this shit to get out my neck just to have some more shit come over, bro. And I know I'm snitching on myself right now, and I know probably some of my bitch probably in here. At that point, I'll probably be fucked down, and I'll probably be back down to zero, square zero. But I ain't really tripping though, cause bad time day coming by anyway, and then me ain't gotta get bitch shit. So for all my bitches out there, yes, I had a bitch over last night. She biting on my neck and shit. Hey, y'all might well goddamn, hey. Yeah, I did what I did. I know you ain't gonna wanna talk to me no more. I feel me. I know y'all could probably find another Valentine's Day or some shit. It is what it is, you feel me? Straight up. I'm gonna hit be real. I'm gonna hit be real. Bro, let me show y'all. Bro, she was biting my neck, bro. It's hickeys, but she was biting on my neck. I'll show y'all that. I don't give a fuck. What this stupid ass bitch did. Mind you, I'm like, bro. Mind you, I'm like, bitch, did you do this shit on purpose? Bitch, you know I be on camera. You know, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, this childish ass shit. Bitch, I'm 22 years old, bitch. What the fuck are you doing, ho? Then I was looking up, I'm on the internet and shit, I'm looking up, damn, how do you get rid of a hickey? Every time I use a fucking ice pack for 48 hours and then I did use a coat, something warm, and man, I ain't doing all that motherfucking shit, no. Well, yeah, I can see this shit, they can see it. Yeah. Bro, look at this stupid ass shit that bitch done did, bro. Biting on my motherfucking neck.
They say the freaks come out at night, and I learned that shit the hard way because I'm never leaving my house at 4 a.m. again, bro. I am kicking it with this girl. We having a good time. We had a whole little beautiful date night. We go back to the crib. We have a good time. Listen to some Brent, listen to some Weekend. We even listen to some goddamn Luther Vandross. Having a good motherfucking night, bro. And you know, some things happen, little recreational activities, nothing too crazy, right? I'm like, yo, it's late as fuck. You could spend the night because, you know, I don't really need you outside in my neighborhood. He kind of get like that. She like, okay, I appreciate you. And she was like, you got any more dessert? I'm like, girl, we just ate half a thing of ice cream. No, I don't have any more fucking dessert. I got some protein bars if that's what you want. She's like, I want no fucking protein bars, ma. Well, excuse the fuck out of me. I'm just trying to be a gracious host. This ain't Southern hospitality, all right? I ain't got everything you motherfucking need. You got what is here, and if it ain't here, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Now here she go, bat her eyelashes, talking about some, what can I do for you to leave the house and go get me some food? Is your name Jesus Christ? Are you gonna turn water into wine? Because there's nothing that you can say to me to make me leave this motherfucking house unless you finna turn my dime into $1 and my dollar into $100. I'm not leaving this house for shit, shorty. I'm sorry. I think I've been a good host. I've provided you with ha-has and hee-hees. I've provided you with the aux. I provided you with vinyl. I provided you with a little something on the side as well. So I'm just very confused of why you think that you can get more out of me. And then I said to her, I was like, shorty, like, I don't live downtown or like in some neighborhood where shit's open 24/7. Like, girl, it's 3 a.m. in the hood. What you think you finna get? She was like, is White Castle open? White Castle. Gang, if you don't know what White Castle is a hood establishment that sells little mini sliders. It's pretty fucking simple. But the thing is, White Castle is like the opposite of Whole Foods. Like, most of the time you see a Whole Foods, it's in a good neighborhood, you know, a higher tax bracket, a place where that's very trendy and very walkable for people and their cute little dogs. White Castle's the opposite of that. If you see White Castle in your neighborhood, chances are people be getting poked up and pew-pewed in your neighborhood. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. Matter of fact, you want to know what White Castle is like? White Castle is like going to fucking Waffle House in the middle of the fucking night, bro. It's gonna be open, and it's gonna be convenient, and it's gonna be cheap, but it's gonna be some bullshit, bro. That's what White Castle's like, right? So she wants me to leave my house to go get her some fucking mini sliders at 4 a.m. from stank-ass White Castle. As I'm standing on business and just telling her like, oh yeah, you got me fucked up, she just looking at me so doe-eyed. She's like, so you're telling me like you're just gonna let me be hungry? She over here talking about some you wined and dined me all night, play me your record collection, talking about some I could spend the night and you not gonna feed a girl? I'm like, girl, we went to dinner earlier and we had fucking Haagen-Dazs for dessert, and we did some recreational activities after that. What more do you want from me, girl? She said, I want White Castle. Well, I want $100 put in my hand right now, but I guess we ain't getting what we want. This girl said, oh, is that all you want? Pulls out her phone and within 60 seconds zells me $100. So now I'm just like, fuck is this for? She said, I want White Castle, you want $100, so here you go, shut the fuck up, go give me my burgers. You know, my homeboy once told me that he loves him a spicy Latina, and I thought that was a problematic quote. But now I got this beautiful brown-skinned girl in my face talking crazy to me at fucking 4 a.m. telling me to go get her burgers. And what do? Because she gave me this $100, batted her cute-ass eyelashes, gave me a kiss on the cheek, and told me, shut the fuck up, go get my burgers. I put on my all-black fit, grab my little protection, warm up the car, and take my silly ass to White Castle. Bro, as the car warming up, I go to Uber Eats, and I'm just placing an order online, because in my head, I'm like, all right, bet, well, if I place it for pickup, right, I should be able to get it quicker so I don't get caught up in all that stupid-ass late-night White Castle traffic. I placed that shit on Uber Eats. I'm like, bet, it says it's gonna be ready in like 10-15 minutes. White Castle's about a 10-15 minute drive, so I'm thinking, bet, I pull up, skirt, hop out, grab that shit, get back in my whip, pull up, skirt, get back in the crib. That's what I'm thinking, right? And I'm like, ain't nobody on the street, so I might just drive a little zoom, because I'm not trying to be out here and have to boom, you know what I'm saying? Bro, as I'm listening to Giveon Stuck on You, bro, I see a White Castle about a block down. And I see a car hanging out the motherfucking drive-thru. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's hanging out like the parking lot shit. I'm like, on the sidewalk. I'm like, okay. Let's just proceed with caution. I'm pulling up, bro. Why is there 10 cars in the drive-thru, bro? So I'm like, oh my God. In my head, I'm like, fuck all this shit. I ordered online. I'm feeling entitled. I paid. My shit say ready for pickup. I'm finna hop out, walk up to the little box and say, hey, gang, I ordered online. Can I just walk up and get my shit? So I hop out. I said, hey, yo. Nobody want to respond. I said, hey, yo. Nobody respond. Now I gotta really hit them with the Chicago lingo, because you're not gonna play with me. I said, hey, shorty, check it out. They said, hey, who you talking to? I said, hey, bro, I ordered my shit on Uber Eats. I'm just trying to pick it up and go home. This is why you can't get YN's jobs, bro. This is why you can't get YN's job. Because now they talking to me crazy. They said, hey, fuck nigga, you want to wait in line like everybody else. Hold the fuck on. Hold on. Ho. It might be 4 a.m., but you ain't finna talk to me crazy, shorty. So now he like, hey, my bad, bro. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful, but like, still, I don't give a fuck. You gotta wait in line with everybody else. All right. I'm waiting in line. I have been at this motherfucking White Castle for 25 minutes. Just sitting here like, just dead silence. Then I pull up. Here go the same YN from earlier. He was like, yeah, how can I take your order? I was like, bro, I just told you. I already placed my shit on Uber. He said, oh, that was you? I said, yeah. He's like, hey, gang, your shit cold as hell. So what you gonna do about that? He was like, I could remake it, but it's gonna take at least 10 minutes. Nah, give me that shit. I got an air fryer at the crib. Give me that shit. He said, all right, I get that shit. I inch y'all, make sure ain't nobody coming from left to right, because I'm a cautious driver. And I got that flying, bro, doing like 60 down the fucking street. Motherfuckers, I'm pushing that bitch, bro. You would have thought I had a Hellcat G, bro. I'm pushing that bitch, bro. And now I'm mad. So now it's demon time music, bro. I'm playing fucking Oh Let's Do It by Waka Flocka and shit, bro. I'm in that bitch talking about, I fucked my money up. Now I can't re-up. Like, I'm mad as hell, bro. Now I'm mad. I just fucking spit damn near 30 minutes in this fucking parking lot Shorty texted me talking about some, you been gone so long, where you at? I'm sorry, I don't want to hear none of that shit. You won't even know what the fuck I just been through to get you your stank ass little mini sliders, bro. And if you ungrateful as fuck, I'm damn near finna send your ass an Uber home. But I'm like, you know what, Maha, it's all good. You got your burgers, it's all cool. Nothing happened. You made it in and out the trenches and everything's all good. So I thought, I get back to my block. My block be chilling, but the blocks adjacent and surrounding do not be chilling, bro. So I get back to my block. Now I'm in the car vibing. I'm listening to Before I Let Go by Frankie Beverly. Whoa, doom, 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 doom. You make me happy. Yeah, all that shit. Yeah, if you ever been to a black cookout, you know the fucking vibes. So I'm in that bitch damn near fucking two-stepping and shit. As that part when he's literally saying Before I Let Go, he's like, before I let you go. Literally as he's saying, I'll never, never, never let you go. I hear fa, 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 fa about a block back. So I go, but because the song was like bumping so loud in my car and the bass be bumping in this bitch, I'm like, so I turn that bitch down. So I turn the shit down, thinking I'm tweaking that shit because I don't see nothing in my background. All I hear is, and I said, boy, I turned off the car, turned off the motherfucking lights. I get the sliding down, bro, and I'm dipping down. And I'm grabbing my protection just in case, but I'm dipping down, trying to not be a witness to something potentially crazy happening, bro. And all of a sudden I hear, so now I'm really in this bitch on some, bro, why do I now see going past my motherfucking mirror 6 motherfuckers in all black motherfucking shiesties on? And here I am listening to fucking Frankie Beverly with White Castle, a small ass pew pew of my own, and a fucking prayer hoping that I make it out of this situation. They run by, go do their thing, get out the jam. I go in the house. Here go this girl tell me some, oh my God, I thought I heard pew pew sounds and I was just so scared, like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. She's like, where's the White Castle? Here you go. You wanna know what this motherfucker said? She said it's cold and the fries are stale. You wanna know where it is hot? She said, where? Hell. Hell is hot. That's where you can go. I'm going to sleep and you can feel free to either join me with your cold ass fries or take your ass straight to hell, bro. Cause I don't want to hear none of this shit, bro. You want to know what I went through to get you this fucking food, you silly goose? And you talking about my fries are stale. Oh, I don't care how fine she is. Never leave the house at 4 a.m. for anybody.
Okay, guys, so I left out some details here. I ain't tell you about who the girlfriend was. So, with my whole friend I was telling you about, well, earlier that day we had went and smoked with her coworker. So this was our first time ever meeting the girl. Y'all, we went, we had fun. The girl was cool. It was a good time. Now the girlfriend was a little bit of a barilla. She was big, she was husky, she had a mustache, and they had a strong ass arm. You know what I'm saying? She had like a Cadillac Coupe de Ville. And they had no power steering, so this bitch was just strong as fuck for no reason. We had old boy house, and when we first walked in there, he had tried to take me to his grandma's room. I knew it was his grandma's room because it was a big ass bra hanging on the banister of the bed, and it was like a 47 triple A. Wait a minute, young man, I've got class. You gonna fuck me on the floor like you supposed to? So we had to go in the living room. It was only one place for us to go. We went in the living room, but the lights was out. So my friend may or may not have stayed on the couch. It was on the floor. It was a small living room, so we was in there like sardines. So mind you, it had been months, and he was like, hold your legs up. I can't take it. I couldn't quite take the dick, it was just a lot. It was a lot of pressure. So I told you, hold him up. I really tried. I gave him my best. So my friend being, a dedicated friend as she is, she held my leg up. She held my leg up for me. This is the closest I've ever been to a threesome. Boy, I tell you, I had a blast. So when it was time to leave and the girl was like, I know who in there, she knew. I done walked into the punch. And I'm over here just, wow, you're crazy. Something is wrong with you. Y'all, she didn't whoop my ass now. It was a little tussle, but she didn't whoop my ass. I think the last time I made y'all believe I got stomped out. That's not what happened. I had a couple scratches on my face. My face did hurt about 24 hours, but it was cool. I'm kind of find out the dude was my ex-boyfriend. Cause I knew that head felt familiar. I knew it.
My dripping folk, bitch calling me dirty, bro. Nigga, I'm over this whole house, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hop in the shower real quick. I hop out, bitch say, give me your towels, I'm gonna wash them real quick. I handle the one wash rag, you know what I'm saying? She, where the other one? What the fuck you mean, where the other one at? She, oh, you washing your face and your ass with the same? Who the fuck don't wash? Who used two rags, bro? On some real shit, though, bro. You wash your face. Then you hit, you know what I'm saying, your body, your nuts and shit, bro. Do you put a little soap on the towel, you hand washing that bitch while you in the shower, bro, bring that bitch out there. That's how I've been doing my whole life. Bitch go, oh, you go dirty ass nigga, you ain't think you finna come over here and fuck nigga. Bitch, you probably got this, that. Hey, nigga, over a towel? So now that I only use one towel, bitch, I'm burning? Man, that got me fucked up, fool. On some real shit, though. On some real shit. Y'all using two towels, though?
Hey, what's crack? Just thought I'd come on and tell you a bit of a story. True story, by the way. So about 9 or 10 years ago, I was on a night out and just having the crack, just standard night out. It was great. And this fella came over to me and he was all, "You're gorgeous. Can I buy you a drink?" Here's my little free drink. Absolutely. One ahead to. So that was grand. And he was holding me in. No, the night just proceeded and all was grand. And he was holding me, "Do you want to come back to mine?" And I was all, "Oh my God, nobody like ever says anything like that to me." Aye, absolutely, one ahead. So it was grand, and he was holding me. I live in Fort Glen, and here's me all bad out of my fucking comfort zone here. And he was all, "It's grand, like my friend left his car in my house. First thing in the morning, I'll take you home. All's good, I'll take you back to the house." So I was all, okay, fuck it. Young, free, single, let's go. So I was grand, went down to the house and all, and went into the house and obviously just started kissing and all. It was grand. And something that kind of happened then threw me off. He was kissing me, right? And then he stopped to put on Breaking Bad. And I go, right. You know, award-winning show. I'm sure 90% of you have seen it. Me personally, I haven't. You know, must be a good show. Maybe missed an episode last night or something, so you do you, babe, stick it on. But what happened then is that he got to the next stage of a one-night stand, if you get me. And all these thoughts came into my head and all, is he attracted to me or is he attracted to Walter White? Because getting mixed signals here, babe. Don't know what's happening. So he proceeded to the next level of a one-night stand, all while watching Breaking Bad. So I got weirded out, and I was all, "No, like, go and just take me to the house, please, because I'm just not feeling comfortable here." He says, "Look, I'm monkeyed, you're monkey, just lay your head down for a while, and, you know, as soon as we get up, I'll take you to the house." So that was grand. I woke up about 2 hours later because I'm just like pure weirded out with staying in people's houses. It's just me. And I woke up and I was like, "Right, go and take me to the house now." And he was like, "I can't." He was like, "What? You can't? What about your friend's car that you promised that you would take me home in?" He said, "I know, it was a lie." I was all, "I'm on Fort Glen. How am I getting to the fucking house? I have about £7 in my name." So rang City Cabs and I says, "SOS, help me. I need help. I'm stranded in Fort Glen. Please send someone down to get me." And he's like, "Oh, see, because you're so like far away, I need to take a prepayment over the phone." Luckily enough, I had like £20 on my card. And I says, "Right, take the payment. Please send someone down. Get me out of this fucking hellhole." So it was grand. A taxi came. I fucking sprinted out of the place. I thought my legs were going to fall off. Thought there was smoke coming out of them. I fucking ran out of the place that fast. So word of advice, folks, do not, and I repeat, do not go 17 mile out of Derry with a complete stranger. And the only positive thing that happened that night wasn't the sex, wasn't the kissing. It was the fact that I got a free drink out of it. And the fact that I know every detail of season 2, episode 5 of Breaking Bad.
White Castle situation? That taught me that no amount of money, not even $100 slapped in your hand, is worth your peace at 4 a.m. Like, you can Zell me all you want, but if I gotta dodge bullets while Frankie Beverly is playing, we got a problem. The real lesson there is knowing when to stand your ground. Dude said no multiple times, had valid reasons, but let those eyelashes and that cash convince him otherwise. And what he get? Cold fries, stale burgers, gunshots in the rear view, and an attitude. Sometimes no needs to stay no, even when someone's trying to finance your cooperation. You got these one-night stand horror stories that are basically a masterclass in trust your gut and vet people better. Like the girl with the hygiene situation, that's traumatic as hell. But here's the thing. If you're going to be intimate with someone, you got to have some baseline standards and communication up front. Can't just be hopping into bed with strangers and hoping for the best. And that dude who showed up smelling like onions in Burger King? Man, if someone can't respect you enough to shower before coming over, they don't respect you, period. The fact that she had to fake an emergency to get him out instead of just saying, yo, you smell bad, leave, shows we got to get more comfortable with being direct. The sex work story? That's heavy. An underage girl running away from home, getting into survival mode, asking someone to teach her how to hoe because she's tired of depending on someone else. That's not a flex. That's trauma and exploitation dressed up as independence. The boyfriend pimp situation she's describing is still trafficking, even if she doesn't frame it that way. That story's really about how vulnerable young people get pulled into dangerous situations when they don't have support systems. What ties all these together? People making impulsive decisions, whether it's leaving the house at 4 a.m. for burgers, hooking up with strangers without vetting them, or running away from home, and then dealing with consequences that could have been avoided with better boundaries and self-respect. Like, your comfort, safety, and peace of mind are worth more than trying to please someone else or prove you're down for whatever. And if someone's pressuring you, lying to you, or making you uncomfortable, that's your sign to get the hell out. Bottom line, protect your energy, trust your instincts, and don't let anyone, no matter how cute, how much money they throw at you, or how smooth they talk, convince you to compromise your standards. Because you're going to be the one dealing with the aftermath, not them.
Well, guys, it's been 2 days of uncontrollable sobbing, and it's safe to say that I cannot do casual sex, which I think we all knew that. And how come I had to go through with this? Like, why did I have a one-night stand if I knew I wasn't going to like it? I knew it. There was one time, maybe like 5 months ago, I had the opportunity to, I really was about to, and I didn't. And I woke up the next morning and I was so relieved that I hadn't. So why did I do it this time? Because I'm a dumb bitch. And I know everyone's gonna say, be kinder to yourself. And I really need to be kinder to myself. But I feel so disgusted. I took the hottest bath. I'm not religious, and I feel like I have sinned, and I feel like I cheated on him. And this guy, I'm repulsed by him. Like, when he touched me, repulsed. His smell repulsed me. I mean, I don't know why I did it. And, I mean, obviously, like, I was drunk, you know, and I was just like, yeah, let's, like, have this experience. Like, yeah, I was like, why not? And my friend was like, do it. Like, do it. Like, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna, like, have this experience. And I'm just so disgusted with myself. And I guess, yeah, so if you have been watching my videos and you've seen a part of yourself in me, maybe just know that you're definitely someone that needs to have an emotional connection with somebody before you sleep with them. And what's interesting, right, is I shocked myself, though, I will say. I feel like I thought I, like, couldn't do a one-night stand because I was like, how would I be comfortable? But I think, like, now that I've done it, I do think I'm, like, comfortable. Like, I wasn't, like, nervous to be, like, you know, naked in front of him. That, like, I wasn't nervous at all, and I don't know. So that shocked me. But I wasn't prepared for how awful I'd feel right now. I really feel gross. And I feel like you guys are gonna want a comparison video now. And I'll give it to you. I just need to stop crying about it first. Also, you know that the question of, like, would you rather be cheated on or be the cheater? My answer was always I would rather be the cheater, because I feel like I'm very capable of, like, dealing that guilt. I feel like I have that, like, fortitude to, like, hold those emotions. But after this, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Like I said, my friends are saying I need to give myself more grace because, like, we are evolving all the time. Sometimes you don't know yourself as well as you think you do. Because I genuinely feel like I cheated on him. And we're not in it together. And that's what made me realize that I hate it. I love him so much. Someone. Oh, guys, just know that if you do it for the first time and you keep sleeping with a guy you lost your virginity to for a year and a half, I think you might end up in love with him. Just be prepared.
All right, question. Have you ever had a one-night stand?
Yes.
Multiple or one?
More than one.
I've only had one-night stand, and it was the wildest night ever.
That's in good or bad?
So me and my man, we go to a club called MK Lounge on U Street. I see this girl, she's chilling outside. As I'm in the club, I see her again. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna say something. Go to her, I was like, hey, what you doing tonight? What you about to get into? It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what you about to get into?
Time.
Just trying my hand, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She giving me all green lights, like,
there we go.
oh, it's our first time linking. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's,
Attaboy.
you know what I'm saying? It's like giving me all the great green lights. Yep. And I clapped her cheeks in the bathroom.
Nice. How was it?
It was amazing.
Did you go sushi?
Rubber, raw. 2 rubbers and now I'm raw. And then I was like, oh my God, this shit's torch. She gave me her number. The next morning, she texted me good morning. I texted her, how's your day? And it was red. So I'm not thinking nothing of it, so I left it alone. I remember I got her Instagram. So I'm looking for her Instagram, and it's called For the Thrill. For the Thrill.
So she's selling it.
Yeah.
And you hit it raw, brother. You hit it raw, brother.
I'm clean though. I got to test it, but yeah.
Damn.
Dude, I just had my first one-night stand and he's literally upstairs right now. But this guy, like, I'm just in shock right now. Like, I cannot even believe this. Because this guy has been trying to get at me for months. Like, I just wasn't into him. Like, he just wasn't my type. So, like, I would always come up with excuses on, like, why I didn't want to go out with him. Okay, tell me why. One day when we were at work, somebody passed me, right? I was at my desk and I literally had to stand up to see who the hell just passed me because of the smell of this freaking cologne. And when I stood up to see who it was, I was like so shocked. I was like, no, like of course it's him. But like that smell, I can't even explain it to you. I freaking asked him, like, I don't know what it was, but I freaking asked him. I was like, do you want to, like, go out to eat sometime? And he freaking said yes. And I could smell that cologne the entire time we were on our date. Freaking ended up in his bedroom. Little did he know I was there because I was on a mission to find out what cologne it was. And I went digging through all his shit when he left his room, and I freaking found it. Dude, I'll have a picture of it right here, but it's called Her Loss. And I freaking know why this cologne worked so well. It's because it has pheromones in it. When I saw that, I was like, what the hell are pheromones? And I was looking it up, and pheromones like are literally proven to turn women's brains on. Like, no wonder that shit worked. This dude literally sense scammed me. Like, now that my mission is over, like, I'm just trying to figure out like a good way to exit, but like, I just had to share this story. Dude, if you want to try this cologne, I don't know why every man is not using this freaking cologne that has pheromones in it, but it'll be linked down below, and it's literally like $40 right now.
Y'all, so I'm texting up in my little friend group, and she was like, if you ever had a one-night stand, raise your hand. And it's about 8 of us in the group. Y'all, why am I the only one out of 8 people that never had a one-night stand? I have never had a one-night stand. I am 28 years old, and I have never had a one-night stand. I have never met a man the same day, took him home, and fucked the shit out of him. I just never did it. And she was like, teacher, are you fucking serious? I said, yeah, I'm fucking serious, bitch. She said, bitch, you ain't lived until you had a one-night stand. And I'm just sitting there so fucking confused, like, what are you talking about? Bitch, I live every day. I live every day. And she was like, bitch, how you haven't had a one-night stand? I said, it's actually really easy. You know, it's really simple. If you think about it, you know, if you do the math, it's actually pretty simple. You know? And I just don't feel like I'm not living. I don't feel like I'm not living. I feel like I'm actually living. Fucking great. You know what I mean? And she's like, well, bitch, what do you do? And I'm like, well, everybody I done had intercourse with, I done been in a relationship with, or I done been talking to for some time. I mean, is it normal for you to have a one-night stand? Because I have never had one. I just feel like that one time, I feel like I want to take somebody home from the club, or take somebody home from the bar, or just take somebody home. It might be my last night living. And I got kids. You know, I have kids, so I don't want to jeopardize anything. And I mean, anything can happen to you any day with anybody you're with. But I just feel like humping a complete stranger is just beyond me. I mean, if you do it, you do it. No judgment here, baby. But I feel like, I mean, is it funner? Like, is it fun when you having a one-night stand? Like, y'all gotta let me know. Like, if this is something that I need to do, I mean, let me know what y'all think. Okay?
Oh my God. Like, I am so irritated right now. Like, I have a little situation going on. But to get my mind off of it, I want to speak about something, because I had to go in my messages to, like, find somebody that can help me out right now, that's like in the city that I'm in right now, somebody that I know in the city. But as I was going down my my list, and because I don't think I had saved his number, right? So I'm going through all these numbers, these different numbers I don't know. And how about I found a conversation of somebody I had a one night stand with, and child, I don't know, I just found myself going through the messages like, this nigga was a bitch nigga for real. Like, a bitch nigga. And you know what? I bet you that he was talking shit about me. I bet you he was lying on me. I bet you. I fucking bet you, bro. Because when I go back through the messages, this nigga was weird as fuck. Weird as hell. Mad as hell because I didn't want to fuck him. Like, nigga, I didn't like you. I never did. And I never should have gave you none that night. I was just drinking that night and I was feeling good. And you know what? You weren't even on my mind when I had sex with you. Like, the fuck? Like, these bitch ass niggas, bro. Bitch ass niggas. Lord God, forgive me, but I promise you, I bet you he was talking shit behind my back. Because bro, when I tell you I went through this message and I seen, like, he asked me, the last conversation was, hey, do you want to fuck tonight? And I said, LOL, what do you think I'm going to say? And he said, okay, then, bye. And then he said, you know what? Just block me because you're weird as fuck. And I asked him, would you mind explaining to me how I'm weird? And he never even responded. Nigga, you're a bitch ass nigga. You sound gay as hell, okay? No disrespect to no gay men or nothing like that. But nigga, like, you were never that. And your brother too.
Bro, I don't even do story time, but I'm doing story time today. So let me tell you, I was scrolling on Facebook and saw this video about why you shouldn't do one night stands. Ladies, why shouldn't you do no one night stands? Well, I don't know. Everybody's had one, right? Okay, so anyway, so this chick, she meets this guy on Tinder. She's on Tinder. She goes, takes him home. They go on a date, takes him home. He decides he wants to nut up on her chest and on her face, right? She's like, okay, that's cool. Spit it up. So she lets him do all that, and then she goes home. Goes home, wakes up the next morning. She has like a rash on her chest, and she's like, what the fuck? The only person that I've been with is the guy from Tinder. So she then calls the guy from Tinder and said, hey, I just want to let you know I'm going to the doctor. I got a rash on my chest. Just want to figure it out, like whatever. Okay, gets to the doctor. Huh. When she gets to the doctor says, oh, wait, damn it, it's going out. Like for part 2.
When my mom was 18, she had a one-night stand with a dude who then ghosted her. And a couple weeks later, she's like, oops, my boobs are sore. She finds out she's pregnant. By the way, protection was used. Okay, it was used. And I'm the baby who I guess really wanted to be here. So she contacts the dude and she's like, I'm pregnant. And he says, whoa, my parents will not pay for college if they find out that you're pregnant. She says, cool, I guess I'm gonna do this alone. So my mom decides to do it on her own, and so she raises me. Fast forward 4 years, and we moved to a city about an hour away from where all this happened so that my mom can go to college. My mom was like punk, hippie, alternative. We're in Tennessee, so it's conservative. Especially back then, the alternative crowd like found each other. His girlfriend, I don't want to say my dad because that's not what he is, so I'm gonna call him Dick. So Dick's girlfriend was on like the outskirts of that crowd. My mom and his girlfriend knew of each other. They were like friends of friends, that type of thing. My mom never said anything. She never said, your boyfriend is my daughter's dad. They were frequently at the same things, the same hangouts, and I was also there because my mom's a single mom. What else is she gonna do? So I was like the little cute punk 4-year-old running around in a tie-dye. His girlfriend also knew who I was and was around me too. Then Dick decides that he wants to marry his girlfriend, but he has something he wants to tell her before they get married because he's been keeping a little secret. I shit you not, before he could even get the words out, she said to him, Julia is your daughter. He looked at her and he was like, she told you, meaning my mom. She was like, no, she didn't. She looks just like you. Can you imagine dating someone and you keep seeing this little cute ass kid running around and you're just like, why does that look exactly like my boyfriend? That is wild. Anyway, he was never in my life. He never wanted to be in my life. He never will. But one time when I was 17, my mom told me that he wanted to meet me. And I was really scared, but obviously 17-year-old girl wants her dad to want her. So we decide to meet up and get coffee. And we had been texting a little leading up to that. And I was just, of course, very nervous, but like hopeful and excited. So we're talking and I'm like paying attention to all the ways that like I look like him, and I was like, oh my god, we hold our cup the same way. I thought it went really well and I was very excited, and I was like, holy shit, do I have a dad now? He never texted me again. He ghosted me. 2 weeks after I met him at the coffee place, I go to Kohl's, motherfucking Kohl's. I'll be damned if I don't see Dick just right there. I was like, oh my god, hey Dick, you wanna know what he does? I bet you'll never guess. He looks at me and he acts like he has no idea who I am. He pulls this little number. Hello. And that's when I shut down all emotion. I didn't want to ever feel disappointment or anything ever again. So I shut it down until I turned like 30. Anyway, I am looking for a therapist if anyone has any recommendations, unrelated to what I just told you.
You know, watching all these stories, what really stands out to me is just how human all of this is. Like, we're all out here trying to figure out connection, intimacy, what we need versus what we think we're supposed to want. That girl who spent 2 days crying after her one-night stand, my heart goes out to her. She knew herself. She'd already had that moment months before where she almost didn't, and felt relieved. But sometimes we have to learn the same lesson twice, you know? And her friends encouraged her because they probably genuinely thought it would be freeing for her. It wasn't, and that's okay. She learned something really valuable about herself. She needs emotional connection before physical intimacy. That's not a weakness, that's self-knowledge. And honestly, the fact that she wasn't nervous about being vulnerable physically, but still felt destroyed emotionally, that shows real growth in some areas, even if this particular experience hurt. The hygiene situations are tough because, look, attraction is chemical, and sometimes it overrides common sense. But also, these stories are reminders that basic care and respect matter. If you're inviting someone into intimate space, show up clean. That should be baseline. And for the people who push through despite the red flags, I get it. Sometimes you're already there, you feel obligated, you don't want to be rude. We got to give ourselves permission to listen to our bodies and leave situations that don't feel right. That first story with the young woman learning survival, man, that's complex. She's telling it with a certain pride, like she gained independence and skills. And maybe she did survive. But she was also a kid who ran from home and got involved with someone older in a vulnerable moment. Both things can be true. She might have genuinely cared for him and been in an exploitative situation. I hope she's safe now and has the support she needs to process all of that when she's ready. The woman who's 28 and never had a one-night stand, she's actually winning. She knows herself. She's got kids, she's got boundaries, and she's living just fine. Her friends mean well. They're probably trying to hype her up to be adventurous, but she doesn't need fixing. Different people need different things. Some people thrive on casual connections. Others need deep ones first. Neither is wrong. That cologne story is actually pretty funny and sweet in a weird way. Yeah, pheromones are real, but also she gave this guy a chance she wouldn't have otherwise and discovered something new. Maybe it works out, maybe it doesn't, but at least she got a good story and learned something about chemistry, literal chemistry. And the dad story, that one's heartbreaking. But you know what I noticed? That woman survived. She's making jokes. She's aware she needs therapy. She's still here telling the story. Her mom raised her alone and did a damn good job. That guy missing out on knowing his daughter, that's his loss, truly. And her recognizing she shut down emotionally and is now ready to work on it at 30, that's brave as hell. I think the biggest thing I'm taking from all these stories is that we're all just doing our best with what we know at the time. Sometimes we make choices that hurt us. Sometimes we ignore our instincts. Sometimes we're pressured. Sometimes we're lonely. Sometimes we're just curious. And you know what? We're allowed to try things, learn from them, and choose differently next time. Also, real talk. If casual sex isn't your thing, that's completely valid. If it is your thing, that's also completely valid. Just be safe, be honest with yourself, and for the love of everything, take a shower first.
What would you do? You take a guy home, one night stand kind of situation, you do the dirty, you go to sleep, you wake up in the morning, your ass is wet, you're like, what the fuck, did I piss myself? You turn over only to notice, hold up, this motherfucker's pissed his pants. Not only did he piss his pants, he's pissed your bed, through the sheets, through the mattress protector, onto your mattress, and you're like, fuck, did I take home a child? I want to know from the lady's side and from the man's side, what would you do in that situation?
There was another story that went round about a girl that got with a guy in a bar.
Okay.
And a couple of days later, she discovers this sore/growth in her mouth. Growth.
In the mouth.
Growth.
Something growing.
Something growing in her mouth.
Just trying to get the image in my head.
Just a visual.
Yeah, just visualising it, yeah.
So she goes to her friends and they're like, oh, maybe it can be an STD. You should go to the doctor.
Okay.
So she goes to the doctor and the doctor says that the diagnosis was a sore generated by eating decaying flesh. So in summary, she has kissed someone that is a potential necrophiliac and has caught the germs from a corpse.
And now that corpse is growing in your mouth.
The possible worst sloppy seconds we could imagine.
Disgusting. What do you do?
What do you do? What do you actually do?
Not even mouthwash. I'll tell doctor, please take my mouth off. I don't want my mouth. I don't want my mouth no more. Take it off.
Welcome to our Halloween SOS.
Literally, I don't want it. That's scary.
Isn't it?
Where did you find the guy?
I don't know. I'd never want to see him again.
No.
That's dark. That's horrible.
Okay, so time to just hit y'all with a quick little story time. I seen something and it just blew my mind. So I had decided that I was gonna meet up with some of the homies for some after work drinks. As a chef, we are always going out to some bar and drinking until that little chef rush wears off, so to speak. Not always a good thing. This night, though, I thought it was the best. So meet this guy while I'm waiting for my friends. You know, nice body, paying up the bar tab, throwing the shots my way, if you know what I'm saying. My homies walk in, I act like I don't even know these niggas. I'm like, bye y'all, I'm busy. I'm busy. He like, you know, I live downtown, you should come over and chill, let's kick it. Okay, you know, I'm single. I live alone. I don't want to go home yet. We get to his house, his apartment's adorable. I mean, he has jars of Skittles and gummy bears and Twizzlers. Really? Just a modern day little black candy shop on his counter. So I'm like, okay, I like him. You mind if I roll up real quick? Well, I really don't smoke inside. Where you smoke at then? You said you smoke. So whatever. He proceeds to tell me over a glass of wine that he used to be about 310 pounds. Guy slimmed down all the way. Mind you, we pulled up into a loft that was to die for. Knowing that I had been at work all day, I was like, you know, I ain't just gonna sling this around without rinsing her off. So you got time on a washcloth? Could I have a second? He was like, sure. So do what I gotta do before we do what we doing. And you know, usually people, after the hanky-panky, they'll roll over and they'll have a cigarette. They'll finish their blunt. They'll, you know, take a shower. This man proceeded to open up his bedside dresser drawer, pull out a fully loaded meth pipe, and proceed to light it with a torch and smoke it like a chimney. Y'all, when I tell you, it took me 3.5 seconds to get the fuck out of there and order my Uber. I mean 3.5. I don't party. Not like that. Can't do it. I can't get...
Alright, so I just wanted to preface the last video. Single after 7 years, working up courage to go out to the bar and try to bring somebody home. I do so. It was like 3:30 in the morning. We hit it off throughout the night. Put the intention that that's all I'm looking for. So we get back. Things started getting weird and they were implying that they really, really liked me, all of that. And I was like, well, I don't want to like hurt you. Like maybe we should just get you an Uber home and go from there. They lost their shit. They were refusing to leave. There was alcohol involved, not gonna lie. So it was about like 30 minutes of just like asking them to leave and they like refused to give me their address for the Uber, this, that, and other thing. Finally, I booked the Uber and I'm like, okay, you have to go. I ain't never seen anything like this before. They opened up my basement door thinking that it was the outside, cleared the 12 steps, boom, hits the concrete. I run down there, I'm like, are you okay? And they're like, you're a POS, you did this. And I'm like, what is happening? Get them out. I don't know what happened. Got in the Uber, got out of the Uber, ringing doorbells. It was a fucking mess. I've never experienced anything like that. So my question is, I want to hear anybody's like one night stands, failed one night stand stories, anything that, you know, could be comical.
So there was this one night that made me realize I will never have a daughter.
because it is unbelievable how many girls are down for one-night stands without protection. So anyway, there was this one night, I pop into the bar, and there's this absolute smoke show sitting at the bar all by herself. So I work up the courage and I buy her a drink. To my surprise, she actually starts chatting me up. So we're just having a conversation, we're vibing, an hour goes by, and she's like, how about we take this party back to my place? So of course, grab the check, out the door. And as soon as we get there, we pick right back up where we left off. Slowly but surely, we make it back up to her room. We get in there, and the first thing I notice is a box of condoms sitting on the nightstand. And I'm like, she does this all the time. But then I look a little bit closer, and I kid you not, there is a sticky note on the box of condoms that says optional. I see that, and I just got chlamydia.
Bestie, we're in a rush. Go get your snack. They about to ban this app. They is. I'm telling you, they is. How else am I supposed to fatten y'all up? I mean, tell y'all to get snacks. Oh, yes, I know. My YouTube. So, yeah, and make sure you guys go subscribe to my YouTube and my Instagram, too. Anyways, for this story, let's call this guy Tom. This is a very quick story. So, one day, Tom goes out with his friends. Tom is in college. And he goes out with his frat friends. And yes, the submitter of the story, he is indeed white. Am I allowed to say that? I hope I don't get banned for saying that. Anyway, Tom was friends, you know, he was a frat boy. So one night, he was in college, they all decided to go to a party. Now, there's this one girl that he had class with, him and his frat boys. If you know frat boys, you know they're not very nice people. And there was this foreign exchange student, the girl I'm talking about. Let's call her Ewa Olua, because she was Nigerian. Anyways, so her accent was very strong, obviously, but she was very smart. But a lot of the frat guys, they weren't very nice to her, you know? She kept to herself. She didn't really speak much, but she was at the top of her class. Anyways, they go out to party, and they see Ewa at the party. She was with, like, 2 other girls that they didn't really recognize, but they didn't really care either. And they spot her, and they start talking about her, like, hey, that's that Nigerian foreign exchange student, that African booty scratcher. And they know how smart she is, and they all have a project coming up. And they think about how they're going to use her to help them with the project. And Tom, being the asshole that he was back in college, he's like, don't worry, guys, I got this. And he approaches Ewa, and he tries to rizz her up. Well, he does. He rizzes her up. They end up dancing on the floor, and he's looking at the guys like, yup, I got this in the bag. Long story short, Ewa goes back to his dorm with him. Ewa's thinking all of this is innocent, right? Until it wasn't. Until he tried to make a move on Ewa, and she's like, I don't really want to do that. And Tom is like, oh, okay, cool. That's cool and all. But I do want to ask you for a favor. Ewa's like, what's the favor? And he's like, me and my boys, we need help with our project. I was wondering if you can help us with it. Long story short, his riz wasn't that good, and Ewa caught on to the fact that they were just trying to use her. The moment she caught on to that fact, she switches her mind. She's like, actually, I think you're really cute. And he's standing there thinking like, I knew I had this in the bag. Long story short, they do the do. But he said it was a weird feeling because while they were doing the do, you know how, I'm going to be explicit here. You know how it's supposed to be warm? It wasn't warm. It was cold. And Ewa was staring at him the whole time. She wasn't making any noises. She was just looking at him. Like, she'll make some noises, but he can tell that she was faking it. He's thinking like, dang, is my thing not, like, is it that bad? I never had a girl do this before. But then again, she's African, so she's probably used to, you know, BBC. This is Tom saying this, not me, y'all. Anyways, boom. They do the do. His self-esteem is crashed because clearly Ewa wasn't enjoying it. But what he didn't know, it wasn't even about his self-esteem. His thing probably was, you know, not satisfying, but that's not what it was. Ewa caught on to the fact that they was trying to use her, and they didn't know who Ewa was back in her village. And y'all, after he did that with Ewa, for the next semester, he failed every single class. And it wasn't even him. It wasn't even just him. It was him and his friends. They all failed. But he just failed the worst because he was the one that actually did the deed with her. And he only knows it was Ewa because Ewa ends up telling him, because when she was graduating, he was supposed to be graduating with her, but he wasn't because he stayed back. And she very boldly told him that she did voodoo on him so that he would fail because she knew. And at first he didn't believe it. He didn't believe what she did because he didn't believe in that stuff. And then he found my page and then he found all the stories and he's like, wow, that girl wasn't kidding. She really got me. Anyway, I told y'all this would be short. This is a short story. I don't want to lose y'all. So please make sure you go follow me on Instagram and TikTok. It's the same username in TikTok. See, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I meant to say Instagram and YouTube. And yeah, 5 years of my life I gave y'all on this app. 5 years. I built this brick by brick. But you know what? This is the real test. This is the test. This is the part where I see if my followers are really loyal as I thought that they were. Wink, wink. Anyways, I'm announcing the giveaway winner tomorrow. I'm giving away $100. Tonight is the last night to enter because tomorrow morning the comments will be off. And I will announce the winner towards the afternoon. Anyways, I'm going to update y'all. So make sure you guys are on my Instagram so I keep y'all updated on who the winner is. So yeah, I'll see y'all on the flip side.
This dude said he met this girl off of TikTok or whatever. He said she was a real pretty girl. She lived in Memphis. He lived in Mississippi. She said that she didn't have her license, so she couldn't drive from Memphis to Mississippi. So he offered to go pick her ass up. So he said he went to pick her up or whatever, took her out for breakfast. You know, shit was going good. So he ended up taking her back to his house on the first day. She gets there. She's like, oh, my stomach hurt. So she was like, oh, can I go use the bathroom? So he was like, yeah, cool, go use the bathroom. Then she was like, oh, can I take a shower? The nigga said, yeah, go take a shower. So I guess he was going to give her a t-shirt to walk around in. So while she in the shower, her purse is sitting on the dresser drawer. So on the dresser drawer, there was a fan. The fan was vibrating. So I guess it was vibrating hard as hell because it ended up knocking her purse on the ground. He said the purse ended up falling on the ground and all her shit fell out her purse. So he seen some pills that said, hi, it's Vicky. Now, y'all put the abbreviations together. So the girl comes out the bathroom and he was like, he left everything there so she could see that everything fell out. He wanted her to know, like, hey, I seen the meds on the ground. So he was like, when was you gonna tell me about this? The girl was like, why would I tell you about it? You didn't ask me. So the man goes and say, y'all need to be careful. What do you mean y'all need to be careful? Sir, you are old enough to be somebody's grandpa. And you're telling somebody to be careful. Baby, you should have enough wisdom at that age. So apparently he said that the girl and her friends be looking for like older men to like, you know, wine and dine them. Then dude was like, what if I was gonna go in just like no protection or nothing? And she was like, well, you never asked, so I wasn't gonna tell you. Sir, this says a lot about you. It's giving thirsty. Don't put it off on her. You picked a woman that you met on TikTok on the first day. You didn't know nothing about this lady, but you invited this lady to your house. You lucky God was looking out for you. You lucky that fan knocked that bag down on the ground and her meds fell out.
Those frat boys thought they were so slick, trying to manipulate this girl to do their homework, treating her like garbage because of her accent. But she caught on immediately. She wasn't stupid, and the way she handled it, cold-blooded. But honestly, they had it coming. Don't underestimate people, especially people you're already looking down on. That's a dangerous game. This whole pattern of people not being upfront about what they want. Like, everyone's playing games. The guy with Tom pretending he's interested when he just wants homework help. People hooking up but not actually communicating about anything real. Not about health status. Not about expectations. Nothing. And then they're shocked when things go sideways. The hygiene stories, though, man, that's just basic respect. If you're going to be intimate with someone, the bare minimum is showing up clean. It's wild how many people apparently don't get that. But also, on the flip side, people got to speak up for themselves. Don't suffer through stuff that makes you uncomfortable just because you don't want to be rude. Your comfort matters. That girl going to some random guy's house she met at a bar, ending up 17 miles away with no ride home. Or the person who brought someone home and they literally fell down the basement stairs refusing to leave. The meth pipe guy. The potential HIV situation. People are really out here risking their lives for what? A few hours of company? And there's this underlying thing about self-worth running through all of this. People settling for situations that clearly aren't good for them because they're lonely or want validation or whatever. The girl who kept trying to cuddle with someone who literally smelled terrible instead of just saying, nah, this ain't it. the person who ignored every red flag because someone was paying attention to them. The biggest lesson is that one-night stands and casual hookups are way messier than people think they're going to be. Everyone goes in thinking it's going to be simple and fun, and then you end up with someone smoking meth in your bed, or falling down your stairs, or ghosting you when you're pregnant, or giving you some kind of infection from kissing a corpse, apparently. Like, the risk to reward ratio is completely off. People got to start valuing themselves more. Stop rushing into situations with strangers. Ask questions. Set boundaries. Leave when something feels wrong. And for the love of God, take a shower.